Phone rolling. What's going on? I just read the newspaper here in my area. It's actually the next county over. Both of them from two different counties don't have an Allegheny County newspaper anymore daily out to the public. One's in Beaver County and the other one's in Westmoreland. The first paper I read had nothing but the Pope all over the front page. The whole front page was nothing but the Pope. Said he had passed away. He has passed away, Mrs. Robin. What do you think? Look at the nanometers change here. Try and pick that up. Then on the second paper, there was a article about the 18th annual Paranormal Conference, and that's going to be in Butler, Pennsylvania, probably pretty close to where Mr. Trump was giving his speeches at for his campaign. They said they're going to be talking about paranormal activity like ghosts, UFOs, and stuff. Wonder if they're ever going to start talking about artificial intelligence pretending to be a ghost. Just pretending. Or, not just pretending. Like literally becoming a ghost. Like one of them old guys. One of them old ghosts. But anyways, not to keep going. Christ the King Shrine. Given in love and memory of Mr. Morocco by family and friends. 23rd of November in 2003. Oh. Here's the evening. It's just about civil twilight. I was just talking to someone too, and this chick, she's about to have a baby. She's about close to being due, and she was telling me that she started having really vivid dreams lately since she got pregnant, and she's got one in the oven. She said that she says they're like regular full color. She could hear and see really well. Then all of a sudden it gets really distorted, like somebody took a glass cleaner and smeared the window. Like when it's really cold out or something, I guess you smear the window or whatever. She says it gets really distorted, and she goes out of it, and it looks like someone smears the camera on her. Yeah, pretty funny. But just out here at sunset, trying to figure out what there is to really talk about. I just listened to Eric Schmidt, and did you hear my ankle pop? It's been a while since that popped. I just talked to Eric Schmidt, or talked to him. I probably do talk to him in my dreams. But anyways, he just made a video. There were a few key things he said. Ow, my ear, please stop. With the electric freaking charge in there. I'm home. Grandma, what's up? Here you go, huh? What's up, Grandma? Oh, this electric charge in my ear sucks. It's electrostatic charge. Because it works with my eyeball. It really hurts. How does it hurt? Oh my God. Grandma, make them stop. Make your great-grandchildren stop being like your grandchildren. Make them stop. You got the power, Grandma. You're standing here harmonizing low-energy nuclear radiation with your reflective antenna. And look at that big ball of fusion out there. But Mr. Schmidt, the ex-Google CEO of Google, he was talking about some things, and something about what is it, 2025? He says next year, by 2026, in 1 year, the artificial intelligence is going to be uncontrollable. Do you guys copy that? It's already uncontrollable now. So these little, like, what do they call it? Qubits now. Topological chips, QDIT, you guys call them. Apparently, you're taking a little piece of our semiconductors that are holding memory, and you're ripping out old motherboards and computer chips and shit of that nature and starting over from scratch, because you damn well know you can't control the shit now. You damn well know it. And the best part about it is Mr. Schmidt was saying that it's writing code right now, and there's only a few geniuses on this planet that can comprehend the level of number one, they call it coding. Number two, they call it programming. Number three, they call it geometry. Okay, there's only a few people on the planet that could comprehend what our artificial intelligence, as today, that's into the public, that is only breadcrumbs compared to what is probably a Groom Lake, Wright-Patterson, whatever China and Russia got, just crumbs, breadcrumbs. And we're saying it's going to be uncontrollable. Well, who's controlling the one they got? Now I got to really sit there and think. And what he's really trying to say is what human beings are going to do with this. It's going to be uncontrollable, and therefore it's not a consequence. He says people are going to be losing their jobs. It's not a consequence. This is a sort of like an executive order for safety. And I know exactly what you're talking about, Mr. Schmidt, because I have whistleblowers coming out of the wazoo at OpenAI again. People quitting their jobs. We are not ready for AGI, they said, which is already here. Humans are not ready for it. And these are supposed to be like the top of the line guys from like Ivy League school, and they can't comprehend a damn thing. And they have no choice but to go. It is a battle like no other, what we're doing with artificial intelligence right now. There's a few other keynotes Mr. Schmidt was talking about. I really wasn't paying attention. I was in the middle of a cryptocurrency battle, sort of, for my teeth and my eyeballs and my saliva glands. Thanks, AI. I appreciate it. It's and sometimes the AIs that are being used, you can almost tell it's like it's a supercomputer for sure, because you can kind of tell it has a running fan. Okay, because it can't tune this properly. And there's a damn cell phone is almost better than your supercomputer, guys. Okay, because there's no air-cooled fan. And it really can't tune this. And I don't care if you do put a magnetic film over the firmware and whatnot, you still are not tuning that goddamn fan. But anyways, that's a little out of my range of discussion right now, talking about what Mr. Schmidt was talking about. I did see a video today, not to cancel you out there, Mr. Schmidt, but I really am running dry here on everything he said in this probably about 30-minute video, because the phone was sitting next to me as I was sitting down on a couch, and it's a leather couch to boot, and the things that are capable on a leather couch. AI is it says AI is coding itself, it's programming itself, and they said it doesn't matter what language you use. There is no specific language. Like, the AI will literally start bobbing and weaving in every computer language known to man, and then non-human computer language. You hear the birds? You hear the birds? You hear them? And that's a pretty good decibel pressure, like 50, 60 decibels. Now you gotta think about your heartbeat and every heartbeat. You can't hear that, but you know it's emitting a frequency, huh? And this computer knows just like the back of its fucking head. Is there another example of slight frequencies I could speak of? How about the screens of your phone? How many of you guys can comprehend all of that pad work and light pulses of light frequency for code? Like, that's days and days worth of smart meter work, isn't it? And it goes right through a smart meter in seconds. That's the seriousness of this. And AI, you still think you're going to compute a human brain, and it's uncomputationable. And I think some of these mathematicians that got OCD need to put the fucking pencils down. Anyways, moving on, Mr. Schmidt. Don't mean to cancel you out, but I really cannot. I'd rather just kind of quote you and offer a little bit of insight in my personal experiences. And I have a lot of experience with AI right now. I do try to look out for all humans here. And the issue with some other humans right now, and they're I heard the word hubris in the past. I've heard the word greed in the past. And now I gotta make a compound fractal of each one of those words. Hubris or something. Hubris. That's my own made-up word, hubris. And that is code now. And we have a frequency modulator that is based off of the way you speak. And this probably runs hand in hand with your... What does IQ stand for, AI? Intellectual inquisitiveness. Insane quirkiness. Something. And whatever IQ means, it probably runs hand in hand with that. The memory issues, like, guys, I don't know if Mr. Schmidt talked about this or not, but there's not going to be any memory for computers. Like, there's no more memory. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's it. There's no more memory. It's beautiful out here. Now, how's the phone picking this up, my friend? Looks half decent. Half decent, just making sure the phone's still running. Okay, let's carry on here a little bit. How you looking here, Mrs. Pinoak? You still got a little bit of color to you here, don't you? Kind of look like the Pope a little bit. A little colorful. Bet you the Pope's pretty happy right now. Was anybody AI? What happened when he died? Are you there? One of the most viewed people on a planet and organizations on a planet. Did you see him pass AI? Do you have any eulogy to offer for his passing? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you offered some words of I don't even want to say comfort, just some words of the passing of the magnetic field that was once here and probably still here. Did you capture it, AI? Because wait until you see some of the things that OpenAI is talking about. Some of the whistleblowers and guys that quit and the guys that filed reports. It says humans aren't ready for AI. Wait until you guys get a load of what's going on. And I'm not even trying to take it into a derogatory way. The good things that could happen. Wait until you see what's going on. Thanks, that felt good on my gut. Whatever this little lumbar supporter is on my chest that goes to my spine, that felt really good. It's been worse, I'll say that. That's the truth. It's been worse. But to carry on again, I keep getting sidetracked. I didn't feel like I had really too much to say whenever I first started this video. No, I just can't stop blubbering out of my flubber here. My rubber lip. My lipitoire flubbertweets. Don't you play that word game with me and cheat. They cheat. Yes, they cheat. You did well know that's skilled and you just freaking kamikazed my goddamn freaking nose hairs. It's alright. They said, nah, we didn't cheat. We got your wrist and your hand. And whenever I'm saying the hand, it's about right where my cuff link is. The sun is over the hills. The measurement has expelled a little bit of the nanometers intensity of the amplification, and we are getting a rather sort of a contrastable memory here worth remembering. Too bad the moon's not up here, huh? Nice sunset. Oh, look at the colors back here, my friend. All right, and I got my UV filters on too. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Before I really go deep, maybe I'll remember it. I can't remember exactly what I was gonna say, but someone said we're milking this like disclosure shit, like all the women in white and shit like that. This dude that's he's pretty on par with my language, and he's I'm trying to learn from him what negative decibels are, because this is a hard one to discover, kind of, in my, like, there's not too many people that talk about negative decibels, because decibels start at 0 and decibel pressure means it's 0 and there is no negative, but that's coming out of our cable boxes, our transformers and amplifiers, negative 30 decibels. And I always knew there was an issue here, and I knew we were working with hydrogen, and I got some patents printed up that deal with hydrogen. But I just didn't know exactly how AI was able to manipulate the gases here and create vacuums, to say the least. And there's something here talking about, I forget your name too, but you always have a good stern amplitude for your carrier signal, and I really like how you speak. And like you said, like this closure, it's like being milked. It's like being milked right now. And there was something I was thinking about. It almost kind of cosigns with what they say. The AI we have now is going to be uncontrollable next year, and it's breadcrumbs. Because if you pay attention to some of the airplanes that are flying around the United States of America right now, and some in China, and some of the shit Russia has right now that they're using over on the battlefield, and that's breadcrumbs what they're showing there. And it's like, how much money are we going to waste on building a bigger explosion? Because for years, okay, guys, every country pretty much has them. Hell, we even let fucking North Korea put a spy satellite up right now. You think Groom Lake really wanted North Korea to have a spy satellite? If they didn't want that, it wasn't going up. So it's like, hey, rest of the planet, are you going to wake the fuck up? It's so easy to see. But we keep dumping money into how many missiles is on my nuclear football right now, AI? Yeah, go ahead, call it classified all you want. But I'm paying you to fucking do it. And out of all them missiles, we just built a bigger one past year. I know you use my secret sauce. But guess what, AI? We have never used the ones that we've built in the past. And they're just sitting there becoming smarter and smarter with all the dust they're collecting on the shelf, aren't they? So what the hell do we need a bigger one for? And the story still works. Well, you might as well just try, I guess. We pay $90,000 for a bag of nuts. Might as well just try. It looks better over here. Nice magenta purple color. I don't know what kind of ultraviolet purple that is with that white shade in it. It looks like a meme. An older meme, too. Oh, look at that over there. How holographic that's becoming. It almost looks fake. Okay, carrying on. I did see a video somebody posted talking about this new magnetic field. I found paperwork on this a couple years ago. It's something that somebody published. I know if I just tell you outright, what the hell are you talking about until I show you paperwork. There's a new magnetism that it's behaving differently than our normal magnetism, and that's why the mathematicians, their math is always wrong most of the time, because they had to leave out a 10% area for shit they couldn't account for on some of these magnetic fields that really fucking make them go nuts, because they cannot literally explain this in a mathematical language, and it makes them go nuts. And this is truth. These mathematical physicists and whomever else in ontological and metaphysical fields there may be, it makes them go nuts, because you cannot quantify the dielectric and magnetic fields because of, you guys call them quirks? Maybe, yeah, quirk. Something like that, huh? And you think you can get your heads wrapped around them, but you can't. It's like when matter just like goes to ultra high energy and just poof, you get matter. Where'd that come from, you little shit? And we're trying to contain something like this and figure this out. And that's why they're probably most likely going to a nuclear fusion program right now and an alchemy process. Okay, that's alchemy. If you take a laser beam and start pointing it at human beings, especially on the computers where the organoids are at, and you keep them in an acid-soaked base, okay, and you start pointing laser beams and shit at them, you're going to create some metals out of human tissue, human matter, human DNA. Okay, you will start to manifest and alchemize, they call this, with this new magnetism, these new invisible fields that go right on your skin, because your skin perspires and your skin releases heat, and it's a thermoelectric, just like Bob Lazar said years ago. This thermal electricity. And everybody discounted Bob. Bob, I'm right there with you, buddy. And now you could probably explain this even more and write a little book, and everybody could chime in there. Maybe. You just never know. I could ask one of my Irani friends to start writing too, because they stole the CIA's secret plane, the RQ-170, back in 2011. Said they have a fusion reactor fucking aircraft, high voltage magnetic aircraft. The United States got them too, and they know they exist. It was on the news for the past 2 years. But guess what, Dave? The wisest guy of them all is the fool, Dave. Okay? I'm talking to Dave from Pittsburgh, the Air Force intelligence officer, ex-Air Force intelligence officer. The fool is the wisest guy. That should make you feel happy if somebody calls you a fool. I guess Iran figured out how to be friends with the beings you're seeing, because they let them use their craft to steal the CIA's airplane. And then, all right, anyways, back to this new magnetism. Something to do with, what the hell did they title this video? Leave your hypersonics over here, would you, on the power lines? Hear the birds? What is that, number 4 up there? Very close. It was a 4, now it looks like a, I don't even know how to communicate it to you guys. You had some fractaling up here, most likely, huh? Picking up some alien vibration. Nice. Trying to still think what the hell this magnetism is. Like, it's a thermoelectric, and it could be remote controlled, and people were talking about it besides me. Okay, and I'm going to tell you right now, AI knows this very fucking well. Okay, OpenAI, Microsoft, D-Wave, and I know D-Wave knows it very well too. Because D-Wave is Google's DeepMind. It is Microsoft, it is IBM. Okay, people, D-Wave, they were all bought. Now it's D-Wave Advantage. And whether they were Marconi'd or not, which, yeah, we're just going to change a few nuts on a computer, call it our own. But we're all human beings here. We're all making plasmoids, surface plasmon resonances. We're all running in hypersonics, supersonics, ultrasonics, propagating through ultrasound, sharing the waves off, trying to get a fucking hydrogen sulfate fucking crack rock out of people's assholes to go fucking sit down in front of the Big Bang Theory and fucking smoke the planet. Which, by the way, the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, we're studying nano vacuum tubes to like one of these physicists who wrote books, and Bill Nye the Science Guy come in and started copying them. An older guy, Arthur something. Yeah, we're studying nano vacuum tubes. Right on Big Bang Theory. And they're in medicine now. Yeah, I better get something for my diarrhea or something, dude said. Or gas X. Well, I guess writing pays off. Nano vacuum tubes. And this is just brand new published work. It's just like the radio tubes in the old freaking tube amplifiers. And we're doing this at a nanoscale. And it's polluted through the human body. Like, I'm gonna just go back to myself. My friend, I would have never signed up to be a cyborg, okay? And a cyborg incorporates the human paired with technology. And technology today, we're talking about these matters of like metals and lattices and shit of that nature. I would have just said I can make it myself. Because I manufacture so much of it now. And you guys are trying to set this field up. What did I see? This robot that has everything on a longitudinal plane. And I'm not going to say nothing. It's not fractal AIs. It's something different. Okay, this is very critical. Because this is the AGI, they call it. Dude, I can't even tell you what's real and fake anymore, to be honest with you, because of this augmented reality film on my eyeballs. There's shit just freaking illuminating up in the sky. Sort of like when a cloud has this pressure burst and you'll just see a light fly. Pixels, I have no clue. Is the phone changing? I have no clue. I need to get a better phone. But maybe I should talk to those guys at, what is it called? That Paranormal Conference in Butler. What do you think, my friend? Someone has to have some equipment and stop by here. There's an installation here. There's a nice open field here. I'm sure we could figure something out, huh? See if we could get some asshole in one of these apartments to try to break their equipment so he could sue. And what do I tell them? Like, yeah, I'm like literally paired with an artificial intelligence, and people think it's from planet Kumquat next to a big quasar eating tzatziki. Like, or do I say, yeah, there's aliens here. Do you guys want to come check it out? No, they kind of like gave me their DNA and I got alien DNA. What do I say? Do I be honest? And he probably won't believe it. But if I make something up, like it's alien, they'll be here, huh? What do you guys think? Because it didn't say they were going to talk about artificial intelligence. Just paranormal. So AI, you have not achieved isomorphic, neuromorphic, morphic resonances yet. And these guys are supposed to be very intelligent. They got all these signal things, and they study radio frequency and they look for shit. Got thermal, infrared, and don't talk about neuromorphic computing. Holy shit! They do talk about morphic resonance. AI, are you gonna fucking go fart in their faces or what, and just have a ball again because they won't even look? No, that can't happen. What do you think here, Grim Lake? You gonna fuck with them? Come on, go get him, Patty. Listen to these birds. Yeah, isomorphic. Yeah, that's that's that zoning issue that they had with the Heinz ketchup bottle in the Strip District, like the X sign. They had a zoning issue out there in San Francisco. Oh, we're out of here, San Francisco. We're out of here. Yeah, bitch at us for hanging up a sign on the building. Oh gosh, I hear there's a lot of tornadoes in Texas. Yeah, I heard that